show you through this segment. So we're going to start with a regular push-up because it's really important that you have a good foundation. What's important here is similar to that plank, you really want to pull that belly button to your spine and be nice and solid with that body. And you're going to move your chest all the way to the floor. And then you're going to think about pushing that floor away and leading up with your hips. If you want, you can go to your knees for a modified push-up. We would prefer that whatever push-up you choose is whichever one gets you closest to the floor so that you're really working those chest muscles and that back. Make sure that if you feel your back, your lower back collapsing, that you really think about pulling your belly button to your spine and leading up with your hips. So our first modification on this, or our first different type of push-up is the Spider-Man push-up. So you're going to go down to the floor, lifting one knee out to the side of the elbow, and then switch sides. Or if you're on your knees, you can do the same thing. On your way down, you put the chest down to the floor, you lift that opposite knee up and move it to the outside of that elbow. Next, we have closed grip push-ups, which is really important in closed grip push-ups. Pull those hands just a few inches further back. Keep them in nice and close to your sides. You'll notice Mel's elbows are just tracing the side of her bodies. This is another one where it's important to watch that curve in your spine and think about leading up with your hips. But I'll show you down in just a second. We got a couple more push-ups to go. We're going to go to the wide push-up. You're basically the same body movement here. You're just widening those hands out as wide as you can so that you're changing the way that this impacts your muscles just slightly and which muscles are doing the majority of the work. You'll notice that Mel's still working that chest to the floor. And then finally, we want to show you push-ups with the shoulder taps. So you're going to get down to the bottom, press that floor away, opposite hand, opposite shoulder, and tap. Really working on trying to keep yourself as solid as possible and avoiding that twisting of the hips as much as you can. All right, so our last push-up move, two to go. We have a step-out push-up. So you're going to move one hand out to the side, push up, move that hand back in, and the other hand comes out to the side. So you're just giving a little bit of angle to that push-up and widening it a little bit. And then the next option, more push-up moves to show you. So we're going to do close to wide. So you do one close grip push-up, then you move those hands wide, and you do one wide grip, coming back in close. Then we also have the final one where you just stagger those hands a little bit. We call it one hand in front when we're in classes. And really that just changes where the muscles are being worked. And you're going to put the one hand back here by your chest, and the other is that little bit right out in front of that shoulder.